You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your weekly spoilers from Monday, October 16th, running through October 20th. We've got spoilers for every day next week, and as usual, I will have even more when we do our 2-week spoilers edition, but I don't want to make you guys wait for what we have coming up next week because there is a lot to unpack. Right now, you guys should have seen Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week through the 9th and 11th. So real quick, I'm just going to give you the skinny on what's happening on Thursday the 12th and 13th to give you some context for the spoilers for next week that I'm about to drop on you. But hey, if you haven't already, please reach out and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates, spoilers, and news. So on Thursday the 12th, I believe we're going to pick back up with more of RJ and Luna playing kissy face, and maybe she will explain to him a little more of why she wrote up that letter of resignation. But I think we all know she is not going anywhere. We also should have the end of Hope and Finn's chat about their parents' romance that has outraged both of them because they are both of a like mind that Sheila needs to get the heck out of LA, but that's not going to happen while she's still getting all that good loving from Deacon. It's a huge problem. Then Hope is going to run over to Forrester Creations and talk to Ridge and Brooke. They are going to be completely stunned when she tells them Sheila and Deacon are looking at making a happily ever after together. She's going to spill all the tea because she is really hoping that Brooke and Ridge can go over there and shake some sense into Deacon. There is a whole lot more of Deacon and Hope stuff happening next week. She is livid. She is not going to let this happen to her dad, but he's a smitten kitten. Then Friday the 13th, we have Ridge coming clean to Brooke about the fact that he already knew that Deacon had been seeing Sheila. He just didn't know that it was still going on, but he had his suspicions, and so he should have known. Brooke and Ridge are going to march over to Deacon's place and confront him. I am very interested to see if they make any progress with him at all. That's going to carry over into Monday. And now let's jump ahead. Monday, October 16th on Bold and the Beautiful. That's season 37, episode 18. Ridge and Brooke hear a promise from Deacon Sharpe, but they don't believe it. What is that promise? I don't think he's going to promise them that he's giving up Sheila. Not that quickly. I don't think so. But maybe he's promised them that she's been defanged. She's really changed. He will keep her under control. I'm very interested to see exactly the nature of his promise. But either way, Ridge and Brooke are not buying what Deacon Sharpe is selling on Monday. Then on Tuesday, October 17th, which is episode 19 of season 37, we've got Finn pressing his mom, Lee Finnegan. He wants her to tell him exactly what is going on about Luna Noelle. I'm guessing that he may not be that close to his cousin because it sounds like Lee has exiled her sister for being skanky and sleeping with a doctor at work and embarrassing her professionally. There's a lot of theories flying around. Is that doctor Luna's father? Or some people are wondering if the reason that Lee really hates her sister is because Jack may have slept with her. So is Luna Finn's cousin or his half-sister? I mean, I'm hoping that Jack didn't sleep with Sheila and then his wife's sister. Pretty awful, but very soapy indeed. We shall see. There are no confirmed spoilers about Jack and Poppy at this point. Poppy, of course, is Luna's mother. Wednesday, October 18th on Bold and the Beautiful is season 37, episode 20. Eric Forrester wants to win the fashion challenge, and that begins the following week on the 25th. It's supposed to be a whole 5-episode run. There's special guest stars coming in. I'm going to do a whole comings and goings about it, but we're going to have Marie Osmond and we're going to have 2 people from Y&R doing a crossover for this big event. Eric Forrester is determined to beat Ridge Forrester at this fashion showdown, and he is working very intently on his line. The problem is Eric is ignoring his doctor's orders. Whatever this condition is that right now, when I'm talking to you guys on Thursday the 12th, we still don't know what his diagnosis is. I don't know if we're going to find this out later, if Bold's just going to keep us in the dark, but he's got hand tremors, and it seems way more than arthritis, clearly, because they're thinking it might be some kind of vascular disorder, but they're waiting on more tests. So it's very stressful. And I really hope by the end of this showdown that we don't have Eric collapsing. That would be very soapy, though, if Eric won the fashion challenge and then collapsed and it all comes out. So I'm curious. I hope they do give us a big climax to all this. A lot of times Bold does this great buildup and you're on the edge of your seat and then they just wuss out at the last minute and it's anticlimactic. I'm hoping in this case they do better. Please do better. Thursday, October 19th is episode 21 of season 37. And we've got Hope Logan in her dad, Deacon Sharpe's face, and she slaps him with an ultimatum about Sheila Carter. I'm expecting something. She already kind of threatened him once this week when she was at the apartment about, are you willing to give up me, give up everybody, to be with her? And I think that she's going to throw down the gauntlet next week and tell him, look, it's me or Sheila. You lose your daughter if you choose that nine-toed lunatic. And at this point, I mean, you would think that Deacon would want to choose Hope, but I don't know. Sheila's got her claws so deep into him that I'm not entirely sure that pressure from Ridge probably means nothing to him, but Brooke and Hope's opinion and him being able to be in their lives does mean a lot to him. But ultimatums, if you ladies out there know anything about men, a lot of times you give them an ultimatum and then that just makes them dig in their heels and do the exact opposite, at least over here at my house. So we'll see how that goes, but Hope is going to throw all her weight behind trying to get her dad under control on Thursday the 19th. Then we're on Friday, October 20th, season 37, episode 22. Thomas Forrester is back. I don't think there's no other spoilers, so I don't know if he'll be seen before then, but at least we get Tommy Boy on Friday, and he is going to reassure Hope that his love for her is real. It's undying. I don't know if all this upheaval with Sheila and her dad, has her upset. I'm very interested to see, because Finn has come down so hard against Thomas and that was resonating with her, and it seemed like she was kind of wavering. But then she goes over to her dad's place and sees Sheila, and then I think that blew all thoughts about whether Thomas is an appropriate partner for her or not out of the water. And if Thomas is standing strong and being her rock during this whole crisis with her dad, then she may completely dismiss Finn's concerns about Thomas Forrester. We shall see. I am so excited for all of this building up next week to see what Deacon says, especially when Hope gives that ultimatum, and then heading into the following week with the fashion challenge and the crossovers and the guest stars. I think it's going to be dynamite. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see next week. Click a like if you enjoyed this, and click subscribe, please, if you haven't already. That helps the channel a whole lot. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for talking soaps with us every day. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.